The federal trial for suspended Clayton County Sheriff Victor Hill.
Within the last hour, the jury returned finding Hill guilty on 6 of 7 counts he faced for violating inmates' constitutional rights. 11 Alive's Doug Richards was inside the federal courtroom as that verdict was delivered. He joins us now live. Doug?
Yes, this happened within the last hour as the jury verdict was read in the federal courtroom. The suspended Clayton County Sheriff sat at the defense table, stared stoically straight ahead, continued to be expressionless as the jury was polled, the 12 members of the jury, all of them declaring that they found Victor Hill guilty of 6 of the 7 counts of violating the constitutional rights of inmates at the Clayton County Jail. We keep looking back behind us because we see some jurors have come out already. We're expecting more. We're also expecting Sheriff Hill to come out at some point. This was a case that was fraught with backstage drama in the jury room. There was one juror who would not agree with the other 11 jurors. And we heard repeated complaints from the jury forewoman about this particular juror who was not reading the law correctly, she said. The jury forewoman said was misinterpreting the law, was declaring that the sheriff of Clayton County was actually above the law at one point. The judge, Eleanor Ross, ordered them to continue deliberating. And as the latest outburst came as late as 2 o'clock this afternoon, and when the jury forewoman went back and they deliberated again, to the surprise of a lot of people in the courtroom, she came back out at about 4 o'clock and declared that there had been a verdict and that Victor Hill was found guilty. So what we don't know yet is what kind of sentencing he will face. Clearly his status as a suspended Clayton County sheriff will continue at least for the foreseeable future. We're expecting a U.S. attorney briefing in the next hour to describe what happens next. At this point, though, it appears that Sheriff Hill is still a free man pending sentencing. Live at the federal courthouse, Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.